Hey guys, thank you for. Oh, yeah, I'll hold this. Hey guys, thank you for tuning back in. And we're working our way through the Song of Songs. Song of Songs, like King of Kings or Lord of Lords. It's the greatest of all songs. It's for Solomon or by Solomon. I think that it might be, as one guy says, Solomon writing not about himself but about someone else. A sort of romanticized view of what should happen between lovers. And he's writing possibly at the end of his life, looking back as a man who made an absolute mess of his own love life. And he has begun this with her desire for her lover. Then she goes looking for him. And when all this, we're trying to learn lessons about Christian marriage, but more importantly, we're thinking about the longing that we have within us to be loved. A longing ultimately that's only satisfied by Jesus himself. And so what we're doing is we're really taking a thematic view of how this points to Jesus. So it points to Jesus by raising themes that point to him, that raises longings that only he can satisfy. And we begin this afternoon's study at verse 6, or is it verse 8? Verse 8, sorry, my eyesight's not great. Verse 8 at chapter 2. And what we have in the ESV is they delight in each other. That's the heading. And it goes he, other, she, he, she. And what I love about that is they just delight in each other. That is what we should cultivate in our marriages, but even in our friendships. You know, we should be quick to delight in people and to express our delight in people because it's good to delight in each other. And this is what it says. He. If you do not know, O most beautiful one among women, follow in the tracks of the flocks and pasture your young goats beside the shepherd's tents. I compare you, my love, to a mare among Pharaoh's chariots. Your cheeks are lovely with ornaments, your neck with string jewels. A bit of debate about what's the story with the mare among the Pharaoh's chariots. But I think you think of these horses with their designs, their ornaments, but their decorations on them all done up. She's beautiful to him. She's majestic to him. She's impressive to him. And the others chip in. They go, this is probably the women of Jerusalem who are in this. We will make for you ornaments of gold studded with silver. They want to enhance her beauty. And if you hear drilling, that's because next door neighbors are doing their kitchen up. Then she says, while the king was on his couch, my nard gave forth its fragrance. My beloved is a sachet of myrrh that lies between my breasts. I should say that in early generations of Christians, there was a tendency to take away the physical nature of this poem and have it all being symbolic or allegorical. And one guy couldn't really talk about breasts, so what he said is, oh, that must represent the Old and the New Testaments. No, he's talking about her physical appearance, which is beautiful to him. My beloved is a cluster, she says, she's talking about her own breasts. She says, my beloved is a cluster of henna blossoms amid the vineyards of En-gedi, which was a oasis. So he refreshes her. He says, behold, you are beautiful, my love. Behold, you're beautiful. Your eyes are doves. We've seen that before. She responds. So it's going backwards and forwards. They're building up this enjoyment of each other. Behold, you're beautiful, my beloved. Truly delightful. On our couch is green. The beams of our house are cedar, our rafters are pine. I want to read something that I came across in a commentary. It's the BST in this, and this is what this guy says. He says, the psychological effects of praise and affirmation are beneficial to our well-being. It makes us feel good. If you want to serve someone, be willing to praise them. Be willing to look at the good things that go on in their lives. Be willing to talk about their beauty and their uniqueness. We are made to feel important and valuable to others. Surely this is an important part of any relationship. It's the oil that makes the machinery of everyday life run smoothly. It is an added fill-up in the grey days. You know, maybe you don't get a lot of encouragement. Maybe you don't get a lot of praise. Maybe you're single and you long for someone who would enjoy you and talk of your beauty. And yet, Augustine, what he said was, God loves us as if there's only one of us. When you come into relationship with Jesus, he cleans us of our sin. He looks at us as special. He begins a work within us that he values, and he even praises us. I remember talking to one of my friends in church, and I said, do you know that God delights over you? She said, never heard of that. I said, look at Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 17. He delights over you. And she began to cry. The thought of a God who would rejoice over us. Yes, we read this as a poem between lovers, and I would say that if you're married, even in your friendships, be quick to praise people, be quick to point out. I think it was not Dane Ortland, but one of the Ortlands said, you know, it's probably better to take the risk of making someone proud with too much encouragement than discouraging them with too much criticism. Don't know what you think of that. But also remember that we have a God who delights over us because of what he's done for us in Jesus and who we are as he is, and he loves having us. God bless you.